Hi, this is Phoenix Genesis for PhoenixGenesis.com and our two YouTube channels, Phoenix Genesis and Frag Camp. I'm playing Minecraft on PlayStation 4. This is my Netherland Creative seed, which is a mirror of my survival world. And basically want to talk about two things today. Is first of all kind of a sneak peek of the Acacia and Dark Oak wood that's going to come out when they update the biomes, but also the fact that you can build something in creative mode first if it's a big build, so you can fly around and you can count your blocks and you don't need scaffolding, and really experiment with different materials to really see how material intensive it would be if it is doable in survival. And I do think this is doable. Maybe I don't know how much quartz. You'd have to mine a lot of quartz, but remember, I can't stress this enough, a Fortune 3 pickaxe would be fantastic, because then you get more bang for your buck when you're mining. So you go up to a bunch of ore, and instead of getting like 3 ores, you might get 5 of the quartz. So I always carry with me a silk touch pickaxe for those unobtainable blocks, as well as the fortune pickaxe, so that I get more materials, so I can actually build with cooler stuff, and not just like, hey, who wants just wood all the time and cobblestone? That's so boring. So anyway, I'm probably going to name this free fall. I'm not done with it. And it's okay to ferment on a big build. You don't have to like build it all at once. Sometimes you just get on a roll, and I had to take the dog out. I was building for hours, and then I just came back and it wasn't happening. So I'm just going to let it ferment. What I did here was, this is the nice acacia planks. It looks beautiful in the city texture pack. I really say spend the money. What was it, $1.99? I think for the texture pack, or $2.99 maybe now. It's well worth money, well worth your investment, well spent. And here I just put some glowstone here. I love the glowstone, the city texture pack. It's all white and modern, looks like fluorescent lighting. And I just ran the water. We have a water source on top, little fountains, and it goes down here, and we got fountains on the bottom. And I really like the brick. It's got a kind of reddish tone to it, which picks up nicely with the acacia wood. It's more traditional. The natural texture pack looks more like a New York City brownstone. And I love these dark oak doors with a little bit of white. I think they look really nice, because you've got kind of the dark oak outline of the acacia planks, which picks up with the dark oak, and the white here kind of picks up with the white quartz. Ooh, we're having a beautiful sunset. And this is we could go in here for a minute. I'm not done obviously with this, but the whole reason I built it is just look at the beautiful sunset. And yeah, those beacons have to go, but they're just markers right now. But look at that nice little mini jungle right here, and I've got some redstone lamps, and yes, that's a bunch of dirt that's going to go. Again, I'm not done building this yet. I want to do the exterior first. Sometimes it's good to build the interior first, especially if you're doing redstone intensive things. Because then you're going to build everything around it. But and this building isn't totally it's not totally symmetrical, it's asymmetrical, so I don't know if I like that or not. But again, I'm experimenting with it in the creative mode. There's a giant mural of Steve on the other side of my map, and we'll do the map in the next one, because I want to show you map room decor. You don't have to have a boring map room. And I'm going to sleep for a minute, so again, you can see this in daytime. Let me just sleep right here. And right here, I also use this creative seed to experiment with some redstone stuff before I try to build it in survival. So we've got some hidden staircases and a hidden door I was working on here. And also, creative is good to use your nether portal. Slap one of those down at your spawn and find your nether fortress, so you don't waste all your time in survival going over, trying to find where the fortress is, and building over lava to get there and falling to your death, or getting lost in the nether because it's kind of dark and everything looks the same. So here we are. And I think, again, I'm using the dark oak planks, and I think that they really complement the acacia wood, and just some glowstone right here. And over at the top here, I used some kind of open areas here with some brick slabs. And I used dark glass. I think this is black glass on top. Again, I like to integrate the stained glass. I used some netherrack and some fire, and it looks like the building's on fire. It looks kind of like that movie, The Towering Inferno from the 70s, one of my childhood memories. Yes, I'm an old fart. So I don't know if I like it. It kind of looks like the building's on fire, but maybe I'll use like jack-o'-lanterns up here because I kind of wanted it to be bright and orange in contrast to blue, but I just don't think this is working for me. It'd be great if it's if you were doing the Greek mashup pack kind of theme, you wanted some kind of Parthenon, but this is city, so definitely I think this is gonna go. And anyway, this is what I'm working on now. Look at that view. This is such a beautiful seed. I just don't know what's going to happen to it when the new biomes come out. And I probably will. I did create a new one, and I want to at least preserve this area. And I preserved where the first desert temple is because that's where my house is. And maybe let the cards fall where they will with the rewrites of the new biomes. But anyway, this is how you can, once again, build in creative and experiment with the new materials as well so that you're geared up for when the new update comes out, and it will be massive. We're promised that we're going to be up to speed with the PC version. Again, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot and really